either.
All right, guys, we're headed to game 1 of this match on Trap. Let's get right into it.
Let's do it.
Zath, talk to me about... Actually, no, I'll take us in with Dale and you can do Buenos Noches.
Oh, okie dokie. That's
Let's
fine
do
with
that.
me.
All right, let's look over the Dale lineup, ladies and gentlemen. Yamato and Kremlin, Japan and Russia coming to the dance here for the Battleship side. Des Moines, Henri, Katrim, that's surprising. Nevsky, double Stalingrad. This time, Comrade Stalin in a Stalingrad, so that's much easier to come up with. We had previously seen Comrade Stalin in a Venezia, and that was super confusing. Chinamachi's in a Gearing, and Monster Beef in a Z52. I bet I know where the Z52 is going, Zap.
Yeah, I wonder. And then over on Buenos Noches side, we have a Montana and Kremlin. We've got a Salem, Moskva, Stalin, Nevsky, and Kleber, Gearing, and there's that Holland we were talking about earlier.
Indeed, we saw Holland yesterday, and we had a conversation about, well, why would you take a Holland instead of this, that, or the other thing? So yeah.
So we'll have to see if this Holland will be successful, because it was not in the last game that we covered.
He was marginally successful. He was useful, but I still, with daring on the ban list, the Holland pick makes more sense. Where the game we saw yesterday, we saw Holland, daring wasn't on the ban list, and they took a Holland, and I remember thinking, why you do this?
Right.
Like this does not make much sense, guys. All right, well, the Z52 obviously making revolutions, getting into B right now. It looks as if Jaime's Holland that's where he's headed as well. We've got Gearing, Moskva, Salem, Kremlin headed north for Buenos Noches. Montana, Nevsky, Kleber is going to be onto the A cap very quickly, down at A for Buenos Noches.
You know, I just realized we haven't set up the squad stream yet.
We have not. Do you want to?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, give me a moment. I will tab back over real briefly and send you an invite.
Meanwhile, you can see Z52 is exactly where you'd expect him to be. As a result, is able to grab Bravo pretty much uncontested.
Indeed. Invite sent when you're ready. Now, it's also pretty obvious that Dale is setting up to kite from A and making all their play at C. Right? They've got Stalin, Kremlin, Gearing, Des Moines, another Stalin. All right, start squad stream and done. There we go. Squad stream has begun. Excellent. Thank you for the reminders, Zap. I thought about that earlier, and then we got distracted and busy, and I just forgot again.
Yeah, squirrels occur.
Yep. Let's have a look at... They can see Jaime. I guess there's a radar up. Is this Stalin? Yeah, Comrade Stalin here on the north side of the B cap. He's got his radar up. They're trying to push Jaime back off the cap. It's going to succeed briefly. Jaime's taking a little bit of chip damage. As...
yeah, barely anything.
Yeah, Dale will pick up B. Yeah, he's still taking only just a few shells here. Dale picks up B as Buenos Noches picks up A at the bottom of the map, but B remains contested.
You know, it's interesting.
The irony is that they're going to torpedo the Z52. Monster Beef just took a torpedo from the Gearing.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. The irony.
Very easy to think that you are safe in a Z52, and for a long time you are, as long as you have your Hydro up.
Indeed. Buenos Noches very quick to grab A and C, but now C is contested. Chinabachi's Gearing headed for this little channel gap here on the north side as he lays a smokescreen for his teammates behind him. One of the nice things that I love about watching competitive events, Seth, and this goes for clan battles, King of the Sea, whatever, you see smoke used for its intended purpose.
What's that?
Assisting your teammates, covering them from fire.
Oh, you were saying we're seeing teamwork. Oh,
I know. I'm such a crazy lunatic. You don't see a lot of that in randoms. Teamwork is not dead in randoms, but it is not the norm in randoms. Let's say
teamwork is OP in randoms.
Yes. Now that is correct. Buenos Noches moving out about a 60-point lead here. 5 minutes gone on the strength of that early A cap. B and C remaining contested. I'd say I still like Buenos's. I still like BN's position at B a little better. I think they're using Beef's Hydro. Is he in range? I was gonna say they're shelling Jaime, and I think maybe they're trying to use the Zed's Hydro to kind of shove him out of position.
Yeah,
his Hydro's.
Yep, that is definitely
what
what's
they're
happening. John the Pickle now is radaring.
Yep, Pickle's radar goes up. That's going to force Monster Beef back just far enough to keep Jaime safe a little longer. Comrade Stalin just getting hammered up here.
Well, he's trying to find a little safe spot, but the problem is that it takes a lot to get into that.
You can see him on. You see him on 2 fires there.
Mm-hmm.
The impact of the fire prevention and the fire prevention nerf to cruisers really hitting Stalin hard in this situation.
That's right.
Maybe that's one reason. Like we haven't seen an extensive amount of Stalingrad. Some teams taking 1 or 2, but usually no more than 2.
It's that lousy commander rework.
I know. It's always somebody else.
Because you're right, we lose the ability to put fire prevention on, but there's also basic survivability that's missing, right?
True. Well, working a 70-point lead or so, Buenos Noches has opted to pull Jaime's Holland off the B cap, and looks like they're going to rotate him north. They're continuing, but great focus fire on Stalin. Stalin may take a torpedo here. He is going out.
Yeah.
He would have taken 2.
That's a huge kill for BN.
That's a huge kill for BN. The Gearing Torps from Siberian Dog doing great work for the 2nd time in this short game so far. Des Moines radar going up, looking for Chinobachi, or that's Moscow radar, I think, going up. Yes, looking for Chinobachi in the C cap.
Some craziness going on up to the north now as well.
Yep. Dale trying to push a Kremlin around the top end of the A cap as Shinobachi takes a decent chunk of damage here. Gearing Salem and Hollum shells in on him as he does successfully put a torp into the Salem's bow. C remains contested. Both teams ticking up a cap. Buenos Noches on ship lead. Now they're starting to focus Dale out on the bottom end of B. I'm sorry. Dale. Yes. Duh. Monster Beef's Zed. Excuse me. He's going out. He's going out. 500 HP. Surely they're going to get this kill. And there it was.
Yep.
2 early kills for BN. Put them in the driver's seat here in game 1.
Yep, and look at Kaiser Kraken using this Kremlin up to the north there. I mean, both teams are doing that, but it definitely looks like the Buenos Noches side is going to be the superior side and going to win this
One of the
fight.
things I love, look what they've done. They've driven Kraken's Kremlin out in front of the Moskva to, like, wear him as a shield.
Yeah. Yep, exactly.
I love it. It's like, here, I'm just gonna borrow your hull. Didn't work, though. Not for very long, anyway. Goliath's Kremlin does put some nasty damage into Zapata's bow, but it's not enough as Goliath takes some more torps once again. Siberian Dog with the hyper-effective gearing torpedoes.
Yeah, isn't that like 3 for 3 with the salvos?
Just about. This
There goes math
Goliath
teacher.
is going out. Goliath is going out. Math teacher just got slapped by somebody. He was full health last I checked, but he's not now.
Well, he's in the Nevsky.
Gone out. Indeed. 3-ship lead, every cap contested. Everything coming up Buenos Noches so far here in game 1. Aha! Big Im is reporting to me that Moskva was the number 3 band ship.
Ah, okay.
Nevsky and Des Moines tied for 4th. That was yesterday. So we'll see what happens at the end of today with more bands.
This match is continuing to belong to Buenos Noches. It's
Oh yeah.
4 ships down. I mean, and Shinobachi is taking 2 torps and he's out.
Oh goodness. Siberian again.
There's got to be a
Look at
secret to that. He's got to be using
look
torpedo acceleration or something.
look at the torpedo work they've gotten out of a lone gearing. Unbelievable. I
Yeah.
don't think we've ever seen anything quite like it.
No, we have not. Now, these American destroyer torpedoes are very hard to notice. You don't have a lot of reaction time, so
Yeah.
there's that.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. But goodness gracious, what great work they're getting out of that guy. 5 ships up on all the caps. 90 seconds on the timer. Buenos Noches should pretty much claim game 1 here in moments.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Kaiser's continuing to push J-Man's Des Moines.
All the way on the other side of the map here, we've got the Henri. Our British Ramen is about to be...
Oh, man,
Yeah.
when I checked a minute ago, he had like 30,000 HP. Where did it all go?
Focus fire, I would imagine. And there he goes.
That accelerates things even further. More points in the bank for Buenos Noches. Right through the bow of the Des Moines, and that is it, guys. The game will be over in seconds. Buenos Noches with a solid, convincing wall-to-wall victory here on Trap against the Intimidators in game 1.
That's right. I like how you call them the Intimidators.
Well, that's their team name, and I've been neglecting to call them that.
Oh,
so
you're
I'm
right.
trying-
You're right.
I'm
You're
trying to-
right.
I'm trying to make up for lost time.
Gotcha.
All right,
Okay.
let's get this updated here. There we go. There's that, and there is that. Congrats to Buenos Noches for their game 1 win. We're moving on to game 2 momentarily. Oh my goodness. Wow, Zath, it doesn't get much more convincing than that, does it?
No, it really doesn't. I mean, that Buenos Noches, I mean, I know both teams came with a plan, right? But, you know, Buenos Noches, their plan, just, they were able to follow that to the letter. You know, interesting, we were talking at the beginning about that Holland. Jaime was about half health in there towards the end, and I'm not exactly sure what happened to him. I'm also not sure how much usefulness utility he got out of that ship. That was all that gearing, right? Like,
Oh man, they got a ton of work out of Siberian Dog's gearing.
yeah,
At one point, when they had Shinobachi radared in the sea cap,
Hmm.
he was taking fire from Jaime's Holland, he was
Mhm.
taking fire from the Salem, and he was taking fire from the gearing. That was Siberian Dog's gearing that he was pushing off the cap, or that he
Right.
had pushed off the cap. It's possible that somewhere along the way, somebody took a couple of pot shots at Jaime because, of course, Holland has no smoke, so if he's shooting,
Yeah.
he's spotted. More than likely, that's what happened. But I mean, the nice thing about Holland is that you can do that in short bursts, and as long as you don't get absolutely slapped,
Mhm.
you can just heal a chunk of it back, go dark, heal a chunk of it back, come back, and continue to be annoying. So,
Right.
all right, we're changing spawns now as we head to Northern Waters for Game 2. Reminder, guys, our ship bans for this are Venezia and Daring, so you will not see either of those ships in this match.
Yep.
I know what I've done wrong. I missed.
What have you done wrong, Raptor?
Oh, I didn't set something correct apparently. Hold on. Let's see.
Okay, okay.
Went from.
Looks like they're gonna have to create the room again.
Okay.
Jaime said he's
That's fine.
encountering a bug. I'm gonna go ahead
Not
and
a
run an ad for pre-roll.
That is a great idea. I think I will join you. That way we can keep those nasty pre-rolls off. Nobody likes those.
Yeah, and for those of you guys who are still here, pre-roll is basically as you join into a stream, you get an ad right off the bat. If we've done an ad before you get in, then you don't get that. You can just get right to the fun.
There we go. I think that fixes that. All right. All right, so we're headed to Northern Waters in a little bit. That still isn't working. God, that's irritating. I'm gonna go check again.
People are asking about commander skills and all that kind of stuff. Guys, when people are bring these commanders, this is their live regular account. So somebody said, do these guys have 10-point captains? Probably not, but
No, probably not.
it's possible that that could happen, but highly
It's
doubtful.
possible. It's highly unlikely. One of the things about competitive play, and you see this in clan battles, you see anytime you're dealing with competitive gamers, okay, it's very, very common that money, in this case doubloons, whatever, is not really something you worry about. You're there to win, right? You see this in card game tournaments, CCGs. Like if the CCG requires you to spend $1,000 on a deck to be competitive, if you're competitive enough, you're going to spend that money, right? And Warships here is no different. If it requires you to grind something out or drop some doubloons on a commander skill change or whatever, and you're competitive enough, you're going to do it. It's that simple. And let's be honest, now that we're playing for we're literally playing for cash in this event, right? At the international level.
Yep.
Should come as no surprise to see people spending money to try and be competitive enough to earn money.
Absolutely, yes. It looks like we still do not have the room up. I mean, might have had to restart the computer or the game, or maybe even his PC. So we'll see.
Yep, it's fine. We'll give. BN is not doing anything untoward here, right? Like this is the training room interface is dodgy on the best of days, and on a day like today where we're pouring King of the Sea games into it, it struggles. I've actually heard, I don't know if this is true, but I have heard rumors that one of the reasons that some of the tournament limits for King of the Sea signups are set where they are is because if the tournament grows, if you allow the tournament to grow too big, the training room interface can't handle it.
Oh, okay.
Now, not the or like the training servers, the servers that handle the training rooms, like just can't handle it. Now, I will say that now that Wargaming owns the event, maybe we can see some improvements in this area. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I hope you're listening, St. Petersburg. And yes, I might clip that and send it to them myself. I also don't know that if the thing about the training rooms interface is true or not. I mean, that's me passing on an unsubstantiated rumor. Okay, Time to Metal is your new host.
Ah, okay. I had to change hosts.
He even sent me an invite to the training battle. Look at this. How classy are these guys? Look, I got an invite to the training battle.
I didn't get one.
You're not special, Zach.
No, I'm not
special. Didn't we establish this earlier? Were you not paying attention? My wife just took your side. I want you to know.
Oh, well, tell her I said thank you, and I hope that she's doing okay still.
I'm supposed to say thank you, and he hopes you're doing better. And she is doing much better. She's doing much better. Friday was a bad day. Friday was a bad day, but yesterday was much better.
Good.
Okay, so Jaime had internet issues there, so that's why we've changed room host. No big deal.
It always picks the wrong time to do that, says, well, yeah, but I mean, it could have been worse. It could have happened, like, I don't know, 4 minutes earlier, and that could have actually screwed up that first game.
That's true. You're not wrong. You know what I don't like? Don't think. Oh, it hasn't run yet. Okay, hold on. Sometimes my Stream Deck doesn't. I tell it, hey, go run the ad, and it doesn't always seem to work. So I'm going to keep an eye on it specifically this time because I have it set up so that I just push a button.
Yep.
And the timers account for the delay, and it should all work.
Right.
There. It should have just run, and I don't believe that it did.
I have no idea of telling. I just have to hope people tell me, hey, it worked or it didn't.
Yeah, I just manually pushed the button, so there. There we go.
Fair enough. Cool. Apparently people are now upset that I took my hat off. It's a little warm in here. I apologize, guys. It pushed 82 degrees ambient temperature, so we engaged the air conditioning, and yeah, this room is a full 5 degrees warmer than the entire rest of the house, and that's with this this door open. So
it's a good thing we don't run this tournament in the summertime, huh, Zap?
Oh my goodness, yeah. Yeah, that's a preview for the future, though, I'm sure. But in any case, let's take a look at the the standings while we've got a
Yeah,
couple
let's have
minutes.
quite a few minutes here. Let's go have a look.
Nothing yet, nothing yet. RBMK 1 up over Salsa in Group 2. Kraken 1 up over YOLO. Bonks 1 up over Ayame in Group 3.
RNG a game up over 5D.
The
Our Nigerian princes are still alive, Zath. They're up a game on MHG.
They got your help. KSC is up over Start. And that's all we have so far, guys. So
Yeah. Just
Our
a few
game-
early returns here.
yeah, our game was relatively quick. So
It was only about 10 minutes in that game. That might be one of the quicker games that I've seen in the event.
All right, are we ready to go? Should they ask?
Yeah, go ahead and let them know we're ready. I mean, we can drop whenever. We are at the moment, we are, as Statsbloke would say, we are dancing monkeys. Just entertaining the audience while they wait for the real action to come back.
All right. Well, while you're listening to while you're talking, we're figuring this stuff out. One of my viewers redeemed Pet Stevie, which means I have to go and say hello. He's on the Stevie cam now,
Okay.
so I will be back.
You go right ahead. Guys, thanks for hanging out with us today. We appreciate it. Today has been running a little faster than yesterday. By this point yesterday, we were still waiting for game 3, and we're now actually 4 games into the day already. One of the things about not only did we had 16 groups yesterday, right? Now we had 16 groups. We had 12 groups yesterday. Today we only have 8, so we have fewer games going on at a given moment, which usually fewer games means less possibility for operator error because it happens. And also, as you add the seeded teams in, as teams get to this point of the event, the more, they get more and more experience, more and more comfortable with how things flow, and it usually goes pretty quick. All right, Zath, we're dropping. I don't know if you noticed.
I was just about to tab back in and check, but perfect timing. Let's go.
All right, let's head on into the game, guys. Going to Northern Waters. Ooh. Interesting lineup changes for the Intimidators there, Zath. I'll tell you what, I'll let you talk about that. Let's have a quick look at the Buenos Noches lineup. Sticking with Kremlin, Montana. Hey, it worked last time. Why change things? Stalingrad, double Des Moines, and a Worcester. Curious. Kleber, Holland, and Gearing.
Well, Worcester, of course, really good for firing over islands, and there's plenty of islands for a Worcester to play with around here.
Lots of those on this map. Talk to me about the Intimidators, Zath.
Now, the Intimidators have gone for a more speedy composition here with 4 destroyers. That's right, 4. We've got our Yamato Kremlin for battleships. We got Des Moines and your favorite Hindenburg with a Moskva, a double gearing, Z52, and a Harugumo.
This is going to keep messing me up, Zath. We first saw Comrade Stalin yesterday. He was in Venezia. Last game, Comrade Stalin was in a Stalingrad. Today, this game, Comrade Stalin is in Hindenburg.
Dude, pick a ship.
I'm baffled. I know, seriously. I'm just baffled. I don't know what to do here. just you're killing me, Smalls. All right, here we go. Let's have a look at deployment. Early deployment. Looks as if we've got Buenos Noches sending Kremlin, Worcester, Des Moines, and Gearing towards the sea flank. Looks like they're going to set the Stalingrad up on the north side of the B cap. Potentially. I'm not sure. There's a Des Moines and a Stalingrad that both might make that play.
Yeah.
Looks like the Kleber headed to A for the quick cap, and I don't expect him to stay there. And then the Montana looks like maybe he's going to go over there just to kind of keep people honest, looking for cross shots.
They might put a Stalin and Des Moines on either side of that island.
Fair point. Intimidators. Gearing headed to C. Z52 just now stepping onto B. Harugumo and Gearing at A. The Z and B makes total sense.
Yeah, no surprise there. Jaime's going to go in, but he'll be flushed out pretty quick.
We saw Monster Beef do this exact same thing on Trap last game, and let's see, they do
Hydro's
have
up.
Jaime locked up on. Yep, Jaime locked up on Hydro. Let's see if they can do better with the early damage. Already better with the early damage than they got last game. Jaime getting chunked there for about 35, maybe 40% of his HP. Still locked up on the Hydro. I'm a little surprised to see Buenos Noches even send him in there. Right? Like, if you see if you're on this map and you see a Z52 on the opposing team, you know where that guy is. You know where he's going.
Yep. And you got that hydro lock for just a couple more seconds. Oh, big
I'm
hits.
getting very low. Every single ship on the enemy, they get him.
They got him.
Wow, brilliant focus fire by the Intimidators. A big first kill there. Maybe a huge mistake for Buenos Noches. It's early, but they up a cap, up a ship just like that here on Northern Waters is the Intimidators.
That's wow.
Look
That's
at even the
big
cross torps.
Yeah.
Look at the beautiful cross torps if he decided to sit in there. Like, they just made the top end of the B cap a death trap. They just like dared him like get in there.
It's like a bacon weave or something. Jeez.
And now they've got the Harugamo farming out Jason's Des Moines back there on the backside, kind of that island.
With the torpedo? Nope. The island says no.
Woo! Snuck it in. Now, Time to Metal's Kleber didn't even pick up A. For all of that, I figured sure that Kleber would get to A, grab the cap, and be gone before the Chinabachi got there, and it didn't happen.
I almost wonder if, you know, he was really focused on what was happening at Bravo, and oh, now he's gonna back in. Okay.
Now, as bad as things have been going early on for Buenos Noches, things have not been going all against them here. Comrade Stalin Hindenburg already beat to crap here, retreated back onto the H line.
Yep. But that's okay. That just activated his adrenaline rush.
That's right. Adrenaline rush maximum activate here.
Oh, Siberian Dog now taking a torpedo this time around.
And he's over at A, right?
He's
or
over
C.
C.
Yeah, C.
As Zapata now has torpedoes, he's going to have to dodge through. So he's going to take one, unfortunately. That's going to get him out of the smokescreen that was there to protect him.
Time to Metal reversing onto A just in time to get some good work and some resets into Chinabachi. Chino smokes. That kind of cuts off the vision there. And BN has no radar on this flank, so they're not going to be able to pull, you know, get
Look at Math
shot.
Teacher. Look at Math Teacher's positioning.
Yeah. No, it makes sense. I mean, look at Buenos Noches' positioning, right? Like, they're not going to be able to stop that. They have no radar, no way to spot that dude.
No.
The Intimidators look really, really good right now. Certainly much better than they did in game one.
Yep. Math Teacher now opening up. You know he's safe from Draza and Jeff. But of course, there's other people that can shoot him too.
Indeed. The Montana has no shot. However, the Des Moines... Is that the Des Moines?
Stalingrad AP and Des Moines HE coming in, yes.
Yep. Des Moines is shelling him. He's probably looking for shots on Time to Metal's Kleber, but they have no vision. Can't see either of those ships on that flank right now.
Yeah, Math Teacher deciding it's better just to go dark, get the cap, and then deal with something else later. I like that
Now,
decision.
Chinabachi, like, he took more damage somewhere. He's at 6K. Last I checked, he was at about 16, so I'm not sure. Oh, he must have, maybe he burned for a little while. I don't know, but man. Didn't trade that early stuff. Early trades not going their way for the Intimidators, looking at Chinabachi and Comrade Stalin, but they have two caps that are up a ship, so it ain't all bad news.
Look at Kaiser Kraken redeploying in the Kremlin. Basically, just saying, I got to get over here, guys. I don't want to deal with you anymore. See ya.
Yep. No, it makes sense. Like, Buenos Noches sent a ton of force to the sea cap, right? I mean, look at him. The Worcester, the Des Moines, Siberian Dogs gearing. Technically, the Des Moines is on that side of the island. He looks like he swapped with the Stalingrad. But still, like, it's very obvious their plan was to sweep through this string of islands, push down the 8-9 line, and so far they're executing. They don't have a lead, but their strategy is working for them so far. They're about to catch Monster Beef on radar. There it is. Zapata had his radar up as he moved into range of Monster.
Here, yep.
Siberian getting pushed back off the cap back away fairly aggressively as well.
Yep. But there's that teamwork you were talking about. That smoke for both John the Pickle and for Zapata means John the Pickle can radar. Big hit on Monster Beef.
Monster Beef getting just chunked down here. Looks like Buenos Noches is about to get some of its own back. Shells continuing to fall in. 2700 falling. They haven't hit him in a bit.
Nope.
Kremlin shells miss. Sorry, that was Des Moines or Stalin.
I think that was Stalin.
Kaiser Kraken looks like he might take a bad torpedo hit right here. He's taking at least 2 of those. Those are gearing torps. They do get monster beef. That's a kill that Buenos Noches badly needs, but Kaiser Kraken may not live to see may not live to enjoy it very long.
No, I mean, math teacher's gonna just farm him out as soon as he gets a fire. That's it.
Yeah.
Doesn't even need the fire.
Take the fire. Just needs the full pins through the superstructure, and there it is. Just like that, Buenos Noches down a battleship even.
Wow.
Fabulous focus fire from both teams. Just utterly punishing the smallest positional mistake. Just mercilessly crucifying the other team for it. Buenos Noches now trying to get Comrade Stalin's Hindenburg off the board, way down on the J line, as they're trying to redeploy for what I think is a possible contest at B.
I mean, it makes sense, as Buenos Noches has pushed around the south now. Comrade Stalin, under 10K now.
Yeah, starting to get pretty low under the concentrated fire of John the Pickles Des Moines and Zapata's Worcester. How many fires is that dude on? You have to wonder.
Well, he just DCP'd, so right now 0, but you know what that means.
Right now, none. But that just means that there'll be one starting soon.
I love those little effects, too. You can see the sparks there. You can see that he's now starting to heal.
They've just lost vision. Siberian was being very aggressive to keep Comrade Stalin lit so his teammates could keep punishing him, but he's had to back off a little bit. They cannot see Stalin anymore.
Draws in Jeff, getting a nice salvo on J-Man TK's Des Moines and B.
Well, and Zapata just took a nice little hit from Goliath's Kremlin as he tries to get up to the island cover. Now the Hindenburg shells are coming in. Nothing doing. So we've got 2 of these American cruisers huddled up on this island south of C. That's probably as far as they'll realistically be able to push. They go out there against the Kremlin, they're just going to get hammered. Approaching the halfway mark of the match, a 350-point lead here for the Intimidators on Northern Waters, a game that they need to stay alive in the tournament. Popular Boar's going to take a torpedo. That's a Japanese torpedo, too. That's going to hurt. Radar going up, trying to suss out math teacher's Harugumo. They do, but nobody really has shots on him.
Nope.
The American cruisers, the Des Moines, the Worcester, trying for shots.
Draws in Jeff. Big hit on the Des Moines.
They do bag J-Man's Des Moines. That gives Buenos Noches their first ship lead of the game. Other way around. I'm sorry. I'm an idiot because Popular Boar went out there. My bad. They killed the Stalin and I missed it. Okay.
Right.
So yeah, Buenos Noches still down a ship.
Right. Chinobachi, though, he might... Nope, he'll be okay there.
Intimidators working on a 400-point lead. 9 minutes to play.
Goliath just took 2 torps. Siberian Dog with the torps. Does he get torped himself? Oh, just dodged. Convenient RNG gap in the torps right there. Wow.
You said Goliath. I was looking for the British cruiser, not
yeah,
like
I
the
know.
No, it's not your fault.
It's happened to me too. Look at Jizaroth going into B right now.
Oh, he doesn't have a choice. Like Buenos Noches. This is one thing I love about these guys, Zaf. They're very good at reading the map, reading the timing, and going, okay, it's time. I have to make a play. It's time to make a play, or we can just write this whole game off. And so they're making a play. If it works, yay. If it doesn't work, well, they were going to lose without one, so you might as well.
Jezros radar is on, catching Indy Gep, and he's going down.
Probably only one more shell. There we go. Buenos Noches catches up on kills. They're flipping B. They still have time to win this game, but they cannot afford to keep losing ships. They're down over 300 points. Yamato trying once again for Jason's Des Moines here.
He connects a little.
Japanese vertical dispersion says no thank you, sir. I mean, it's not like the Intimidators have a ton of healthy ships either, right? Like the Yamato is the only healthy thing that they have. Maybe the Moskva. Everything else is just beat up. And
Well,
Buenos Noches is kind of sucking wind too.
most importantly, though, both destroyers for Dale are quite low.
Yes, if they cannot afford to get spotted. Shinobachi, on the flank, there basically is no radar, and yet he's still quite low.
Now,
Go ahead.
Dale is still set to win on time, assuming nothing happens, but obviously something will. It's a question of, can BN get any more ships off the board?
You'd say something will, but we don't know that. The trick is that they're about to cross 900 points, right? Once that happens, it starts to become exponentially more difficult for Buenos Noches to win the game, because a single ship kill can put them within seconds of winning a game. And right now, it looks like the Intimidators have chosen this Des Moines. This is Jason's Des Moines in the middle of the board as their target for extinction. Between the Harugumo and the Moskva and the Yamato, he's been working to get into a position to try and preserve his ship. He seems to have found one.
Time to metal is even opening up now on with the Kleber. Makes sense.
The Kleber AP can do good work against this Moskva broadside. He's probably getting some full pins. I don't see any citadels there.
Comrade Stalin goes down.
There we go. They burn down the Hindenburg. That's a kill that Buenos Noches desperately needs. That narrows the gap a little bit. Only 130 points now as Buenos Noches continuing to close on the strength of their cap advantage. This is what I love about these guys, Zaf. When their backs to the wall, what do? They get aggressive. They don't just roll over like, well, we're dead. It's over. No, they're like, get in there and fight. Look how much damage they've done to Ramon's Moskva in just, 60 seconds?
Yeah.
That guy went from 40,000 HP to on the verge of death. Time of Metal can probably get him.
Probably will. That's the power of the Kleber.
Yep, able to play games with his throttle and his rudder and dodge most of the incoming fire.
You can see Math Teacher now trying to get to Ramen to smoke him up. Ramon's got that island right behind him. He can't maneuver.
Now, Time to Metal just lost sight of him, but he's on 600 HP.
2 hit points. 2 hit points.
2 hit points. Shell's still coming in. There it is.
Correction, 0.
There it is. 5 minutes to play. Buenos Noches has just taken their first lead of the game.
Wow.
A game that they were losing by 400 points, they are now in command of. Well, I won't say command, but they're certainly in the lead. The Intimidators pushed all the way back into the A-cap, both destroyers in there. The Yamato and, who is that? The Kremlin. Yeah, both surviving battleships.
Math Teacher now opening up, just desperately hoping, can I get something to work?
No, getting into a gunfight with a Des Moines like that is, I won't say it's folly, but it certainly isn't a great idea.
Well, at this point, you got to make something happen, as Drazen Jeff is going to take 2 torpedoes.
Yep. He's going to take 2 of these big Japanese torpedoes on his belt.
2.
Down to 13K. Yamato shells coming in.
Oh, boy. Nope.
Decent hit, but not a catastrophic one. Now, I'm sorry, those were gearing torps. The Japanese torps are still on the way, but those should all miss down his port side unless he changes his rudder.
Another set of torps coming in. Math Teacher opening up, open watering, getting punished for that. They're trying to get Jeff off the board.
Time to Metal's Kleber position has worked out brilliantly in the late game for these guys.
Oh, absolutely. You can see those shells coming in from the side. Draws in now under 10K.
20 seconds. The Intimidators know they have to kill Drazen to stay in the game. That's where every shell they have is going.
Math Teacher trying to dodge. Do they get the kill? They get the kill. Does Math Teacher live?
Back. Math Teacher clinging to life on 720 HP. Is it enough?
Oh my God.
Smoke going up in the cap now. Only 10 points between these teams.
Oh my God.
Buenos Noches still on track to win on the cap advantage, but the Yamato's about to drive into the B cap, and I don't think they can stop him, Zaf.
Well, he's about to drive into a bunch of torpedoes.
I was just fixing to say he's got a great looking gearing torp salvo coming in, but he's gonna have to just eat him and keep going. There we go. Team's tied. Buenos Noches on a 2.4-point lead on the cap advantage, 15 seconds. More torpedoes coming in for the Yamato. If the Yamato can step onto the cap, I still don't think it's enough. He's not going to get there in time, Zach.
Nope.
Buenos Noches is going to win this game. They're going to win this game by about 15 points. Wow.
Wow. What a close finish.
Brilliantly played.
What a close finish.
Holy cow, that was fun to watch. I thought they were going to lose, man. When they were 400 points down, I was like, this is over. This is over.
What a come from
And they
behind.
didn't. What a great come from behind win from Buenos Noches. Absolutely demonstrating why they are a seeded team and why they are where they are. Moving on to day 4, by the way, with that victory, they will be moving on to the top 16.
All right, well, and we need to try to find another game 3.
And now we have a hole in our schedule we need to try and fill. So let's see what we can fill it up with.
Yep. I just sent out the flare. I lit the beacon.
The beacons are lit. Gondor calls for aid, Zath.
That's right. That's right.
All right, let's look at some other results, and maybe we can see a game that we might be able to steal. Kraken and YOLO went 1-1. Is somebody covering that match? Yes. Yes, Admiral Hosho is covering, or Carrier Hosho is covering that match. Okay.
Okay.
I don't want to
Tab
go rain
versus
on his.
PN. Tab versus PN.
Take it. Get me
Wooster.
a place
Wooster's
to go.
the name. WOOS.
Okay, WOOS. Come on. Thinking. The training
Oh.
battle interface is.
Sorry, 3 O's.
Got it. You sure they're not? Oh, there's not zeros because I'm not getting anything.
I got it. WOOS. You have to have 3 O's. It's tab
I did
versus
put-
PN.
There, I finally found it. Okay. All right, so these guys are going to a game 3.
Yes.
Is there anybody casting this? No. Oh,
Uh,
Gaishu's in here.
Gaishu is in here now.
Gaishu just got here. That's fine. That's fine. We'll do it. We'll do a multi-stream. No big deal.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So this is. All right. Let's see. What group are we in? Tab. PN. Here we go. All right. Tab versus PN. We are in group 7. Tab is our alpha team. Tab versus PN. Group 7. 1, 2, 3. Now let's go look up on the bot what the map rotation is. Oh, it's right here in the status window. Northern Waters, CZA, and Warriors Path. So Northern Waters, CZA, we're going to Warriors Path. All right. Who won each game? Tab won game 1. PN won game 2. Ship bans are not listed here, which means I got to go over here to get them. That's not a problem.
Ship bans. Are you ready?
Yeah, if you've got them. Right.
Marceau. Tab bans Marceau, and XPN bans Venezia.
Venezia.
And I'm going to
Another
go ahead and do a pre-roll while we get set up, I think.
That is a great idea. I will push the button and hope it works.
All right, so Northern Waters, Bravo to Alpha, Grass Zone Alpha. It looks like it's Bravo. Yeah, Tab is. Wait. Yeah.
Tab is the.
Yeah, so it's Bravo to Alpha again.
Yeah.
All 3?
No. Alpha is. Tab is the alpha team here. So Tab is the alpha team. PN is the Bravo team.
Right.
Okay. So let's see. We got Marceau.
But Grass Zone Alpha, it says Bravo is Tab, so isn't that.
Hold on. Okay. And then we did Northern Waters. Hold on. I don't care about spawn. That's not relevant right now. Tab won that game. PN won game 2 on CZA. We're headed to Warriors Path.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, Land of... Tab versus PN. Okay, I looked
Yeah.
at the wrong thing. Here's your I've got the wrong map rotation. According to the bot, the map rotation is CZA, Loop, and Land of Fire. What's in the spreadsheet is wrong? Did I read the wrong thing? No, I read the wrong thing in the spreadsheet. My bad. That's on me. Okay. Easy fix. Easy fix.
Okay.
All right, so map rotation is CZA, Loop. Somebody actually played Loop, Zath. Land of Fire. Tab
Okay.
won game 1, PN won game 2. Land of Fire The spawn is...
Oh, I was looking at XPN. Okay.
You were looking at XPN.
Ah,
Yeah.
jeez. Okay. Let's get that fixed. So,
Oops, I just made a mistake. I just hit a pre-roll ad in my stream at the wrong time. Oh well. Oops.
I did that earlier.
Yeah, I just screwed that up. Hopefully nobody complains because it's literally in the game and I hate doing it during the game. That's my fault. So, guys, I'm sorry about that. That was a mistake. Okay, Land of Fire, and then the alpha spawn is...
I think it's Alpha
Tab.
Bravo
So,
for all of them, isn't it?
It's alpha. It doesn't matter. It's only
All right.
only matters for the third one. Only matters
That's
for the
true.
third one. There we go. All right. So there is where we're at. Tab.
Looks like there's some other streamers coming to join as well.
That's fine. Bring it on. More the merrier. Let's get this done.
It's game 3, guys. As you know, it's a rarity, or a relative rarity. So as a result, you get people bunched up to cast similar games. That's okay. What else are we gonna do?
Yep.
Twiddle our thumbs and play co-op? I mean,
Yep.
I'm okay with this, but I have a feeling most of you
I
are
have,
not.
I have to apologize to the guys on my stream because they're like, that was a terrible time for an ad break. I was like, yes, I know. I apologize. That is my fault. I'm sorry. I hit the button at the wrong time.
Oh,
I checked the stream. I went to check the stream to see where it was, and it doesn't matter. That's cast or fail, and I'm sorry. So
you cut off the end of the last game?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. It happens.
No worries.
That's not Twitch's fault. Blame the caster, not Twitch. All right. I think I've got everything set up here, and we're in the room, right? Okay. We're in the right place.
Yep. While we got a minute, we should probably remind people that we have a squad stream running. And in order to be able to access that, all you have to do is add /squad to the end of the URL. If you're watching Raptor stream, if you're watching mine, doesn't matter, /squad. That way, you get to be the producer, and you get to see whichever view you want to see.
Indeed. And hopefully that way you can save yourself of when I screw up and push the ad button at the wrong time. You don't have this problem.
Well, there's that redundancy, right? So exactly, at least one of us is casting the game. You're not going to miss anything significant that way. So
yeah.
Star Brazil goes 2-0 over Salsa. I'm just taking a look at the. Go ahead.
Oh no, I'm laughing at chat in the game.
Oh my god.
They were basically like, we're waiting for Gaishu and Maltese, and one of the guys goes, no, we don't want streamers. CC bad, and I was like, aw.
But wait, we're streamers.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, aw.
Right. Interesting. Okay.
Bad CC, no biscuit. Yep. All right. Let's see. On things. All right. Let's have a quick look at what's going on in between rounds. Let's put TTV back up for just a second. Just have a look. All right.
Yep. That's what
07 was up a game on GLHF. Last we looked, 007 swept Star Brazil's ass.
Yeah.
Wow. So Star Brazil, for the first time in the tournament, has lost games. But 007 moving on to day 4. They're in the top 16. Bonks, or Peds, if you will, in the top 16. SCCC back in the top 16. Buenos Noches, as we just saw, back in the top 16. We talked about it earlier. QQ7 in the top 16. Those, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those 5 teams are the only confirmed that we know have moved on to the top 16. Still waiting for a number of other game results to come in. We just watched PN stay alive. No. We're about to... Wait a minute. What's happening here?
We're about to watch PN. We just watched NPNY, maybe? Is that who we're talking about?
I don't know, but... So somebody has already reported this game as a result, as a win for PN. That can't be right, because we haven't played this game yet. So that's an error that they'll have to fix later.
they're vetoing us.
That's not how any of this works, guys.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
Only if they
That's
don't
not
share
how-
fire water.
That's not how any of this works. Like, what
I'm
are they
confused.
talking about?
I'm hoping they're
You
just
don't-
joking here, but you know.
I hope so too, because like that's once you get to this stage of the event, fellas, you don't like. That's not how any of this works. I'm gonna pour myself a drink. Damn it. We'll let him hash it out while I pour myself a glass of bourbon.
Wooster says, looking at you, Zath, because they want me to share fire water. I said,
Why don't you share
currently
your
there's
fire
no
water?
fire in it.
Well, guess what? There's about to be some in mine.
Oh God, I might join you, but I gotta add a lot of ice. It's really warm here.
So warm in that room, huh? I gotta say, that's good bourbon. I gotta say the extra AC vent in here is making a nice difference. I mean, the sun's out today. It was been cloudy the last few days here, but things are going well here.
Oops. Let's see. I need to switch over to a camera that's got both of us so I can do a double flex for a couple of people that redeemed film projectionists. So there you go, as Raptor goes and consumes said bourbon. Damn it, dude, you're making me jealous.
It's delicious. Delicious. I brought this bottle up on Friday night, so I'd have it here when I was doing my partner celebration stream, and then I've just left it here.
All right.
I was just like, why take it back down? Let's just keep it handy.
I'm gonna get mine because I also need to check on the AC down there. Be right back.
Go. If this drops, you'll still have some time.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. Yeah, Chad is still berating me for my fumble fingered ad replay at the end of the thing. which I well deserved, by the way. Bring it on, guys. That's well deserved. All right, we are dropping into the game here, so we'll give you a quick look at the next map. We're headed to Land of Fire. This series all tied up 1-1. One of these teams is going home. This will be their last game of the event, and one of these teams is moving on to try yet again to advance to day 4. All right, get into the game here.
All right, I just